What is up, guys? So today is like my typical lazy Monday. I tend to get a lot of my like weekly errands out of the way on Monday, clean up for the week, and just kind of get situated. Yesterday's dyno day kicked my ass. It was an amazing time. You guys can go watch the video, check it out. But I actually hosted a dyno day with my buddy Kenny down at his shop, and we were throwing cars on from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. and took a lot to get out of bed today. Spent the afternoon here hanging out with RJ, trying to figure out what we're gonna be doing with his Miata, and I think we have some pretty freaking cool plans in the works for RJ's Miata this week and the next week, and I'm really excited for him. You guys will probably see in tomorrow's video, but we still have some daylight left, so I figured we'd go film. B-Hall is actually up at his shop, and he's working on our buddy JP's car. Now JP, you'll see the car, you guys seen it before. He's one of my really good friends, and he's the guy I trust all my machine work to, and he actually got hit in the rear quarter panel similar to my car. So Brian's actually fixing that for him at his shop, and we're gonna go check it out. And his buddy actually has a really awesome Corrado project he's been trying to get up and going for a while, and we're gonna help him with that. And I'm excited to show you guys. That. So for you Volkswagen fans out here, it's gonna be a treat because it's a really gorgeous car. So let's head to Brian's and go from there. Got a little Saturn update. Listen to the brakes in this one. Ready? Yeah, I don't think there's any pad left. I think we got caliper and rotor on that one, guys. GTI gotta come together quick. We have made it to Shop Debut Hall.
What are you doing here?
What's up?
Chilling.
Dude, it's weird to see a Nissan in your shop.
I know, right?
It looks pretty badass.
Yeah, I like it.
God, I love JP's car so much.
I know, it's hot.
What's up, bitch?
What's up?
What's up,
Punta?
Wow.
Non-running Volkswagen, like most of them.
Dude, I loved it. This car's so pretty, though. Are we gonna try and make it run tonight?
Maybe.
Do you have a computer?
Do
you have the computer?
I have the computer.
Okay.
It's got the computer in it, too. So.
And we got this thing. We don't talk about this thing. All right, let's see the damage. Oh wow, this got crunched in real good.
Real good. Just gonna chop and cut it up, and it's gonna
JP's, I'm gonna put his Instagram right here. If you don't follow him, go check him out. This is the coolest SR setup. Oh, Josh, what'd you do?
What's chilling?
I'm sorry, JP. Sorry. Right here. This thing is unreal. It makes over 500 horsepower on pump gas, which is baffling. Like, this is a Neo VVL SR20 head. This came on a front-wheel drive engine. You have to do some crazy stuff to put it on a rear-wheel drive block, and JP did it, and did it well. So, everything about this car, I do it the same way. So, what's your game plan?
Start pushing out what we can from the inside and see where it goes from there.
Like the S13, this whole quarter side area is basically open from the inside. This whole thing isn't completely open. S13, it's actually like a whole panel.
There's like a piece that comes from like here to here, I think, and it pretty much blocks all of this stuff.
Which means on my S13, we can't really tack it too much from the inside, at least efficiently. So with this, you can. And I mean, luckily but unluckily, the bottom's rusted out, so it's gonna give really easily.
We know the trunk for the most part still fits,
which is
pretty
awesome.
Perfectly, so we don't have any issues there.
Yeah, that would suck if this whole top end was shifted.
And you can see the kink actually. See, there's a kink right there. It's basically everything from here down has been pushed in.
Yeah, pretty damn good. That's drifting. That's what happens when you drift a pretty ass car.
Yeah, you can see the here all the way down to the bottom has been pushed over, and it looks like even pushed back a little bit.
But his frame rail section right here is straight, right?
Yeah, that's all. That should be all perfect.
There you go. He crunched it right to the frame rail, so that's good. All right, so I see you have your two most important tools here: big ass hammer, a big ass piece of wood. Okay. I'm impressed that he barely damaged it.
Yeah, I know.
All right, so Josh's car. This is a Corrado. I don't know anything. Josh, what year is this? 1993 Corrado. Wow, is that new? Is this a G60 or a VR6? Originally.
Was a VR.
Okay, so this is a VR shell, which means I think you have bigger fenders, right?
No, not this.
Smaller fenders.
Fenders are off a G60, but yes, you are right.
This is, I don't even know what the hell this engine is. It's
16 valve.
the 16 valve 1.8 that was bored to
Originally
a
1.8, bored up to a 2 liter. Yes, that was stupid. I didn't do a fucking ABA bottom end like I should have, but I was young and naive, and people make mistakes.
Okay, so now it's boosted, it's cool, it's all pretty, it's fully shaved. Briar did a half cage in it, and it's almost together. The drivetrain is all there, everything's mint. This is a really, really cool electric fan. I really like that. It's very...
Oh, that fan will fucking cut you up.
Yeah, it looks pretty vicious. Josh, it's never ran before, and Josh has VEMS, which is a standalone ECU commonly used on Volkswagens, and it has never ran, so I'm going to play around with it tonight, see if I could do anything. I probably can't, but while I'm here, I might as well try. So, what? This thing already looks a lot better.
Yeah, that's how it goes, man.
I missed a lot.
Yep.
I've been in Josh's car for like 3 minutes. And
Yep.
A couple whacks and smash.
It really helps that there's nothing holding this whole corner together, doesn't it?
It does. It does help. A little bit of love.
I'm really impressed.
Still got a lot to go, but this is just
I know, this is the shape
the
now.
beginnings.
This is the shape.
This is where our kink was right here.
Mm-hmm.
So most of it's gone. It was pretty tough to get the bumper off the way this was all crumpled, and you know it does have the over, so I guess it doesn't technically matter. But I did have to just beat it out, a lot of it, with a block of wood and a hammer.
I mean, sometimes you just gotta sit there and
Honestly,
beat
just
it out.
yeah, sometimes you just gotta beat it until it comes for you, and you get the bolts off.
But yeah, okay, we're good. So you're doing great. I'm gonna go keep messing with that, and you keep doing you.
Come back in another 5 minutes.
Okay. So we're trying to figure out Josh stuff. VMS seems pretty cool. I just don't know anything about the setup, and the wiring's kind of weird. So it's getting Craig's signal, which is good. I don't think Josh knows entirely what's going on. Not entirely, but it's okay. So it doesn't have spark, but it's getting crank signal, so we got to figure out why it's not getting spark, and then go from there, and we can figure out how to adjust the spark correctly. I mean, it's pretty. It's very pretty. What the hell is that thing? Clearly meant for that.
Could be anything.
Well, let me see that spatula. How much you pay for that thing?
I don't know. I just buy them.
I think it's a shovel. Yeah, it did the job. All right, so we're getting spark, and the spark seems basically on time. We did it in a really remedial way, but it's roughly there. If it's anywhere in the vicinity of timing, even if it's not, if you keep cranking, eventually it should sputter or something. It'll fire and do something. Maybe not what you want it to do, but you should get something. I'm very confident we're getting fuel, so I'm trying to figure out why the hell we're not getting anything from it. I'm gonna check the injectors again, but guys, so we're continuing on a diag. So I have been messing with the timing a crap, and it seems like I added a lot of timing. I added a lot of timing to it, and I really liked it, and we got it to like for a second, like bleh. It was yeah, right. What did it sound like?
And one was and then it stopped.
And then it stopped. And then so no matter what I did, could not get it to fire. And we have spark, we have fuel, whatever. At this point, we're gonna check the timing of the engine. We're just gonna double check it. Had good compression, which means that the timing can't be like super far off. So there's a timing mark in the rear. You can't see it, but it's like basically right here. And the way you're supposed to actually time these motors is you're supposed to have the marking on the outside straight up and the inner one basically flat, basically how it sits now. But I think Josh had it backwards because he was misguided a little bit,
yeah.
And he timed it so this one is actually up and then this one is down. So I think you were just looking at the wrong side of the cam gear and timed it. So it's just a little bit past, and hopefully that's just the issue.
Hopefully.
So on this engine, he put in a aftermarket crank positioning sensor to basically get rid of the distributor. And that's what we kind of thought it was all day because that would make the most sense. So we play with it a lot. I mess with a lot of things. It's on a VEMS ECU, and it's pretty cool. I like the way it's set up. It's definitely pretty user friendly. It's pretty raw, but I like it. It's cool. Going around, trying out all these different tuning softwares, got a feel for everything, but timing's off and had good compression, so it shouldn't. I don't think he bent a valve, which is good. I think it's only off by one tooth technically on the crank, so I have faith. We heard a blah. We got one blah. That's more blah than we ever got from this thing, so I'm excited. This car deserves a run. Well, for a lazy Monday, I'd say it's pretty successful. It's unfortunate that his motor's off timing, but it's good that we caught it now. But we made good progress in the car today, so hopefully after we fix the timing, we can get this thing running, and that'll be the first time in, Josh, how long? 3 years? 2 years?
This thing running?
Yeah.
I've been working on this car completely 7 years.
What? You've been working on this car for 7 years?
7 years this car has been working on. I've ran into some health issues.
Oh my God. So, wow, you need to get this done now.
Yeah, it needs to get done.
Wow.
It's right there. Like, this is the closest that has ever
The
been.
7-year Corrado. We're almost there, guys. We heard a bleh. So, I mean, B also made magic on JP's car. JP, if you're watching, it looks kind of cool with the tan bumper. I'm about it. But it'll be all fixed up soon enough. So I'm going to end the video here so you guys know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.